Hello, friends. So today we will be talking about avoiding frauds or buying cars online, fraud cars online. Recently, there are a lot of people who contact me to talk about how can they trust buying with a lot of us online, that they have been victim of fraud or scam. So I just want to share some few tips with you to avoid being a victim of scam. So after your hard-earned struggle and investment, and you want to start a business, and then you fall in the hands of these people who take out your dream from you. And we First Motors are here to help you through this following step. So first, we will have to share with you to avoid this cheap pricing online. We understand business is all about profit making, but then you have to be careful how you want to make your profits. All right. Sometimes we feel we'll be carried by those cheap pricing that they send to us. This price is too cheap, and then you will easily fall for it. And in my opinion, I just think that for you to get any good car, it won't never be cheap. If you see that, that's kind of a red flag, so you have to be very careful. Now, we recommend that whenever you have this kind of a situation, you have to have a follow-up. And the follow-up has to go with a request inspection. Any car that you cannot have an inspection of that car, be it abroad or locally, I think that's also a sign, a red flag. You have to be careful. All right. And also, you have to take into consideration for you to prevent all this scamming online. You have to also insist of use a secure and traceable payment method. There is no genuine dealer that will always pressure you. If you don't pay as soon as possible, you lose your car and stuff. Or no, yeah, sometimes it's possible for you to pay so that you secure your car, but you also have to be very, very careful so that you don't fall victims of all this kind of situation. And the next thing we want to encourage you to do is to avoid being in a rush. Don't always be in a rush to get your cars. All right. Don't always be in a rush. Yeah. And always be in contact with the person. Verify the site of that, the car dealers and car ID in particular. For instance, you can always ask for the business license of that company. At First Motor, we'll always share you our business our business license, and then we draft you sales contract and so on, so that you are very, very sure that you are buying from a very credible source. Now, how can we help you doing that? In this way, we always inspect your car for you, live videos or video calls. We talk with, for those who are abroad, we always have video calls with them. In my case, A lot of people call me at the Korean time, usually like 3 a.m. That is really impossible for me to do those check. So when I go to work the next day, I take my time to make a lot of videos for the cars that requested, and I do the inspection. I send them to you, and when they are up, like for instance, those with the 8 hours difference. So when they come online, they call me. Sometimes I go to our showroom and I show them the cars. As you can see, and this is our a business complex where you can always find it in Suwon, in South Korea. So the next, how we can protect you, we always send you our company account, there with the company and the license name. When you match them together, you always find that they correspond. You are free to make verification in South Korea, to be sure that it's a true business entity. So that way, our brand hero is First Motor. So always feel free to ask us many questions that you are not sure about, and we are always here to guide you, to protect you. And sometimes they are copyrights. Some people go and duplicate the same brand. Like for instance, you always see we have a lot of workers at First Motor. So you can either see First Motor Leo Chatelain, you can see First Motor. Our boss also has a First Motor account on Facebook. But nowadays we are trying to avoid, we want to create individual accounts so that our customers don't feel confused by that. So always feel free to call and check. That's why we come live for you people, and you call and you see me, and we'll have time to introduce all our team to you, so we can treat with honesty, loyalty, and fidelity. So thank you for following us, and we are here to guide you and for us all to grow as a business dreamer. Thank you always, and hopefully be your marketing and sales executive representative, and I wish you good luck, and bye-bye for now.